Greetings and salutations. Blessings and curses, depending upon who you are. Good morning, Mike. This is being brought to you by the last meal you had, because that furnishes the energy for which you are able to talk and move about. Well, we've already had one spectacular video this morning of you talking about nonsense as normal. So, wondering about how long it's going to take before you to run out of video space on this phone. Whatever. As soon as I do, I'll just delete it, since I'm saving it on YouTube for posterity. Well, all right, let's see if we can't rise to the occasion. What does that mean? Oh, means what does it mean? It means getting up, standing up, bending over. Hopefully your belly won't let you continue just to go forward. Oh, we're gonna have to unplug the battery though. Up and away. Stop. Up. You can see in the background there that nonsense. I'm going to turn that TV off. You see my fish back there, huh? Okay. Got my trusty stool out here. Let's see about getting my other. Music stand. Get that over there. Ow! Gummit, that hurt. Man, that bench set down on my big toe. And, well, I should be happy about that. It means I still have feeling in my foot. Could be worse, right? End up with no feeling in your toes. That's how you lose them. Boy, I listened to some stuff all night on the radio, on YouTube. There's some different guitar teachers. It was really cool. And then, unfortunately for me, it's stuck on some of my videos of me making no sense. Well, anyway, just talking to myself. Or my grandchildren's. Elsie Waite used to call them that. Grandchildren's. That sound about right? Yeah. Whoa. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Nope. I was listening to my guitar teacher play that, and his sounded so much better than mine. Doing it fast, he was doing it in time, so that's where I've been making my mistakes, by doing it so slow and methodically. Of course, I was doing it slow in order to make sure I hit all the notes right, but before that time I didn't, because I was going faster. this thing here gets loose in my hand, and when it gets loose and I get distracted and I want to stop, I don't know how to stop doing that, Anyway, it's kind of frustrating. Down, down, down. You grip it tighter, then it digs in at the bottom, it seems. Down. Supposed to go from D to D7 to G, back to A, always back to D, down, down. Guess I could look at the sheet, maybe I can remember it. I've been looking through some old stuff that I had before and was kind of playing with that a little bit. I've got a lot of work to do, actual business work that I need to be thinking about also. Hopefully, next week can be dedicated to doing that, and we can get something done. Okay, so in review of the Margaritaville thing that I've been working on, it's the introduction, all the verse. Of course, we'll go through that first part. That followed up with, I go through D twice. Okay, so we'll go through that, and then we got to go 6 times through D, 8 times through A, 1 D, D7 once, G once, A one time, D one time, D7 one time, G one time, A one time, B one time, D7, G, A, and one down, D, A, G. Then it goes to A 2 times. D 2 times. Then a lot. Then he goes to D 6 times through that D. Down, down, up, down, down, 2 times through that. G, A, goes to A, down, D. Well, anyway, that's a far cry from what my guitar teacher does when he goes through it. He just sits there and relaxes, and it sounds so good. Well, when I started doing this, here several weeks ago now, I couldn't even begin to stop in between strumming. So there has been significant improvement made in it, and for that I'm thankful. It was sitting around here for forever not making improvement, but I'd like to be able to get it to where it sounds right, down, down, And so, at this point now to where thinking, or I can kind of do this. It doesn't sound perfect, but I'm getting a little bored too, you know, so I want to mix it up with something else so that maybe I'll try to learn something, a few riffs, and just keep coming back to this and keep coming back to it, because I don't want to get to where I just don't want to do it because I'm bored with it, you know. And then I get to, well, you know, I don't want to be like I was before and get distracted and then just end up stopping, you know, because after, you know, I started this on my, oh gosh, a long time ago now, just to try to learn how to do something. I mean, I didn't know how to do anything back when I first started. I mean, just, you know, nothing. But, and sometimes now I feel like that I still don't know anything, you know, especially after listening to some of these guitar people, you know, talk on there about stuff that is just incredible, you know, that they're able to do with the guitar and the sounds that comes from the instrument that they're playing. It's incredible, you know, it's amazing. But I'm thankful that I'm able to do what I do. And anyway, my diet weight loss thing continues on. I'm getting a little bit late start. I had a little bit of fun this morning playing with this video and this little headband I have up here on my head about the COVID year and, you know, all that stuff. So my prayers are always with my grandchildren, all of them. Little Dexton and his birthday. And for Mimi, well, my dear wife Janji, who I love a lot. Maybe I'll go in there and wake her up and say, hey, let's not waste the day. Let's go out and kick up our heels and get some sunshine. Because today is the day that we will. Ooh, that's a sad song there. I don't know why that A sounds so sad. What's a happy one? Is D happy? Sounds a little more cheery. It says, happy times are here today. Let's go outside and play. Let's go outside and play. Yep, we could do that. Should we go gather up, go in here and drink a little bit of liquid entertainment, which is not alcohol. No. It's the keto diet juice, and get it inside the body and see what we can do about livening up things. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Slowly. Down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 2, and 4, and 1, 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 2, and 4, and hand, handful, hand, more. Two hand, handful, hand, more. Two hand, handful, two hand, handful, hand. One thing I like about the guitar is it hides my belly from the sides. Yeah. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, 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 up, down, up. You know, wear a hat like this, fella ought to have a motorcycle, huh? Maybe I'll go rent one today. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. No, don't go rent a motorcycle, you might fall off. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Well, that's true. Down, down, up, down, up. But then again, it might not. Down, down, up, down, up. Boom, 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 boom. Not too long ago, not long ago at all, I found a motorcycle that I really thought was okay. It was an older motorcycle. It was a Honda Goldwing, and I really like Honda Goldwings. And so I was going to buy it. I actually bought it on eBay. And it came with two motorcycles and not one. The only problem was it was in California. So I thought, I'll just drive out there and get it. But I didn't, and I should have. And then I got into a big argument with the home front, Janji the Warrior. Your motorcycle days are over. And I guess, I shouldn't have got all upset about it, but I did. But anyway, I canceled the transaction. I wished I hadn't. But I did. Of course, I pouted for a few days. But you know what? She's probably right. Hell, I can't. Sometimes I have a hard time getting balance walking up and down the hallway. If I had to walk the line for a sobriety test by a state trooper, it'd probably call a paddy wagon. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Need to carry a stick around with me. Down, down, up, down, up. Yeah. I'm going to get me a handicap sticker stood in my front wheel on my truck. Yeah. That way I can park up front where I see these other people jump out of the car and just haul ass into the store. Right in the, it just pisses me off when that happens. Down, down, up, down, up. See the old guy barely clocking along, hit with two canes and a crutch, and then this bastard jumps out of a SUV, jumps on his skateboard and rolls up to the front door, right out of the handicap sticker. That makes me just want to go over there and just waylay the crap out of that fella. Anyway, down, down, up, down, up. I just get off to talking about anything and everything, I do that. I got two walking sticks. They're really pretty cool. They really are. Bought them some time back. They kind of look like ski poles. And I think I'm going to start carrying them along with me. They also kind of look like a shepherd staff. Yeah, I'm about to hit my only fan up there, my adoring fan in the sky. These jewels right here. They're for hiking, I think, and unlevel terrain and all that. So in some cases, unlevel terrain is the parking lot, depending upon the condition of your feet. But they all can be known as warrior sticks too. They are a possibility for what you want to call, I don't know, let's visit the ghetto. All right, brothers. All right, Essie. Come on. Come see Papa. He's got a stick for you. One for each of your brothers that's carrying along with you. Yep. That's one thing about the ghetto, my grandchildren. Always be prepared if you find yourself in a situation like that. Be prepared. And if you go down, well, cover up. But make sure that you come away with something. My dear old daddy told me one thing about doing battle. Make sure you come away with something. You grab them by the Adam's apple and try to pinch it out. Or you bite an ear off. You take a nose off. Whatever. Because chances are, whoever you're battling against in a situation like that is going to run from the sight of blood. And once you inflict some pain upon him, he's going to go. Of course, these days, people don't fight fair. They'll shoot you in a heartbeat. But if you find yourself in situations like that, just gather from the inside, gather up that power that you have of God. The power of David fighting Goliath. And fear no evil, for the Lord is with you. That's right. That's right. All right. Well, I got to like these sticks. See there? Just pop right up. Ready to go have some breakfast, Bella? Yeah, go have some keto juice and ketons, whatever the hell those things are. Burn off the fat kind of stuff is what I'm talking about. Well, thanks for the entertainment, Michael. And remember, this is all about you, for you, and only for you. Enlightenment of your brain and mind. Remembering that you have this little bit of goodness in you, and it needs to push down the badness. Bring up the goodness, push down the badness. Life is a war. Most of the time, the enemy is invisible. You're blinded, but the war is going on all around you, and it's for your soul. So, don't give up. Never, ever give up.